Hello guys and welcome to KlausGaming. Today we're going to check out Massive Chalice. This is a strategy game from Double Fine. It's still in early access, but it's supposed to be some kind of mesh between a tactical game and Xcom. So let's go ahead and check it out. Also you have an Iron Man mode here, like in Xcom, where you only have one save that is overwritten after every action you take, so it's harder to load a save game if you make some mistakes. The Vanguard is a party of 5 heroes that you control in battle. Selecting the houses for your starting Vanguard is purely cosmetic, so I'll just pick random houses.
It's taking too long.
Patience.
Patience? I don't see what patience has to do with this. It should have happened by now.
Life keeps to its own timetable, not ours.
Oh, it doesn't stop us from trying. Good morning!
Your ruler has risen. Rejoice, and let bellow the horns of birth.
Right. I know how strange all of this looks, but there's an easy...
Immortal, protector of the nation, progeny of the great bloodlines, master of strategies, eternal conductor, and forger of matrimony.
We're here to advise you on how to handle ruling and commanding...
The horns of battle!
Every time! Fine, we'll have to do this later. The cadence is attacking. Heroes, jump in! Get in there! The ruler will be with you shortly!
And off they go.
We'll explain later. We just need you to take command, because our citizens, understandably, find it hard to trust a giant talking chalice.
We are not just a giant talking
But
chalice.
the nation will listen to you, because you're of their blood.
Forged from the bloodlines of the great houses.
Oh, and one last thing. Unfortunately, the bloodline ritual that was used to create you also bound you to us. So you can never leave the throne.
But do not despair. You can still command your heroes. Look inward, and you will find that your mind can follow them anywhere.
You see your heroes yet? Yeah? Great.
Now, take command and search the area. The cadence is out there somewhere.
Okay, so I can move the camera on the WASD key. Rotate by Q and E, and here I seem to have my units, so I can scroll up or down on the mouse wheel with the zoom. Recenter on H, so I can see heroes' stats if I press Z. So I move the left mouse button, and I guess I can move right over here. So I need to confirm that move. Okay, so if I press the right mouse button, I don't have to confirm the move. A hero has 2 action points to spend during their turn. You can click the end turn button to forfeit all remaining action points for a hero. Moving a hero within the colored inner boundary will use 1 action point and allow the hero to perform an additional action. Moving a hero within the outer dash line boundary will use both action points and end their turn. So I guess if I move into the white area I can't attack that turn, but if I stay within the orange area I can still attack with 1 movement point. So I guess I should try and stay within the yellow area until we find the enemy. And apparently what I gathered from the intro, fairly confusing intro, was that the cadence is our enemy and that we are a massive talking challenge. I think that was the point. Let's continue moving this direction here. You can see that they have different skills. Here's a knockback skill on this hero. This one has a stealth move. Let's try that, just for sake of seeing what that is. Sneak to a tall environment object to blend in and hide from enemies. So if I move over here, will he blend in? No, that's not tall enough, I guess. I could move over here. So let's move the rest of the team. Doesn't seem like the cadence is in this area. Let's continue moving forward. I guess there's no point in leaving him stealthed here. Just go back. I'm not sure how important it is to stay within cover. But if it is anything like Xcom, then I guess it's important. So I think I saw an enemy over here. So let's move our guys so they can still shoot. I don't know if you have an overwatch or something like that in this game, so that we can take a shot if they move into a line of sight if we haven't spent all of our action points. So I don't see any enemies right now. I think I moved everyone, so let's end the turn. So nothing happened. So let's go down here. Here's an enemy.
There we are.
First catch of the day.
We can't tell you much about the cadence because not much is known. It's old, first sighted centuries ago. It cares only for destroying our nation with its corruption.
That's where pawns like you see here come in. Think of them as attack dogs the cadence creates to spread corruption in the world.
Alright, so I guess we can hit this guy. We have a line of sight. 55% chance to do 10 to 13 damage. And we can hit this guy. That's exactly the same. There's a follow-up skill. Standard attack that fires a second shot for 50% damage if the first shot hits. So I guess this guy is slightly closer. Let's try and hit him. So I'll confirm that order. That's a miss. So we don't get a second shot. Throw a flask. Choose a target location to fling an explosive flask. Does 8 to 10 damage. And it has 10 HP, so if we are lucky it'll kill it. That took care of the first cadence pawn.
One down, untold millions to go.
Your hero's chance to hit is shown next to the enemy's hit point flag. Ranged attacks can miss the targets completely. Melee attacks will never miss, but can sometimes glance for greatly reduced damage. Okay. So I guess this guy is a melee fighter. He has this knockback skill. Low damage attack that knocks and stuns enemies. What is this? Attack move. So I think that we just need to bring him over here so we can start hitting them when they get close. That's the same kind of soldier, has knockback. So let's just keep our team together. I think that he doesn't have a line of sight on this guy. So let's just move him over here.
That could have been avoided.
That could have been worse. At least they belong to heroic bloodlines.
Oh yes, we forgot to mention, normal humans cannot survive even a single touch from the cadence, but because the bloodlines of your heroes are attuned to us and have our power flowing through them, they have a fighting chance.
Alright, so he's down to 8 HP out of 14. So let's move this guy. Actually, let's move this guy, because he can only move to here. And try and use this knockback hit. Took him down to 3 HP. So I can move this guy down here and take a shot with the crossbow. Oh, that's a...
Lapses.
bigger dude over
Caden's
there.
cowards. They'd rather stay back and snipe at you than fight up close.
Be wary. Your heroes are hit, they may forget some of their combat training. The mind is just as vulnerable as the body.
Okay, so our heroes might panic if they get hit. I think we should shoot at this, but I can't kill it with only one shot. I'll take this guy out. That's one less to worry about. So now we have this guy with the knockback attack. I know this is a ranged enemy, so maybe I should just move right up next to him and wait for him to move back. Might make him flee. I'll just try and move over there. So this guy is hopelessly left behind. I should have moved him up further. That's interesting. Instead of shooting at the two that are right next to him, I think he shot at a ranged guy. So he's down to 7 HP, but we can knock him away with this soldier over here. No, that's on cooldown, so we'll just have to attack. Ah, that one-shotted him. So now we can use a melee attack here. They'll never miss, but there might be reduced damage. So it exploded and stunned one of our guys and took 1 HP. Attack icons. As you select a potential movement location for a hero, helpful icons appear on the enemy's HP flags. I don't think I can heal my heroes, which would have been nice. I think we explored the edge of the map there, so let's move down this way. There's more enemies there.
Seeds. Arguably the lowliest of pawns are more nuisance than menace.
But if you're going to remember one thing, don't let those runts form a posse. Keep them apart.
Otherwise it'll be like when caber jacks get together at a tavern.
Except not the best night of your life.
I'll just move him over here and see if I can shoot. But I can't, so I'll just move him further in. So he's a little bit in trouble here, only 6 HP. So let's move back and shoot with the follow-up shot. He missed again. 50% chance to hit. That's alright, I'll do that. One down. Yeah, so we need to defeat all the cadence pawns to secure the keep. So this is a melee hero that I already moved. So this guy has 14 HP, so I think I'll move him closer, see if I can throw a flask. I can't throw that far. Can't hit either. It looks like we are equipped with claws, so let's just move closer. This is also a melee guy, so move him closer as well. So we got hit for 4 XP, and I think it also said that a level was lost. So let's move the camera around a little bit here. So 80% chance to hit. Let's try that. Just down to 10 HP. I wonder if I lob this thing. It's not going. I'm not going to be able to hit both. It does 11 to 15 damage. I think I'll try and see if I can hit with this guy first.
Oh, did you see the way that one went down?
Because then I'll try and lob the grenade with this guy. That might kill the pawn over here. Only 45% chance. So maybe I shouldn't throw the grenade. What if I move over here first and then throw the grenade? Or the flask? That's pretty poor throw. I just need to move the rest of the guys closer. He doesn't have line of sight. So it only did 3 damage. So that's not that dangerous. So that completes that level.
Better than I expected.
Well done, well done. I knew you'd have a knack for this.
Okay, so our heroes have prevailed in Ebert Marsh. Corruption growth in this region has been prevented, so that's very much like Xcom. Or at least it sounds like it. Because we took care of this mission, the corruption growth has been prevented. And we gained a level here. So I can pick a skill. Spirit of Dart Falcon. Increased range and accuracy for flask throws. Extra item slot. I want that increased range and accuracy for the flask. That seems like something that would be useful. Oh, I can't pick it yet. Free throw. A quick flask throw that doesn't cost an action point. I have to unlock that first. And she was the only one that gained that level. So let's proceed.
Right. So this is our nation, and as we said, we are not in the best of shape.
That muck you see surrounding us is the cadence. It's what created the pawns, corrupted our lands, and is slowly tightening on us like a noose. But we do have one advantage.
Thanks to several enchanted materials that make up our body, we've been endowed with certain powers. One of them being a way to cleanse the cadence from this world. It's really quite a miraculous process, wherein we harness the properties of...
The thing is, it takes a long time for us to charge up for this. A long time. All of the heroes you just commanded in battle will be long gone when we're finally ready.
And with all that time still ahead, we need you to protect us. You will take charge of the nation, command its citizens worthy of becoming heroes, and ensure that the cadence does not reach the capital.
Now let's check out that keep you just saved.
Select the keep to appoint a regent and partner to start a bloodline. Allows heroes to settle and start new bloodlines. Ebert Marsh, that's the keep we just captured.
The keeps. Bloodline forgers of the nation.
The stonemasons did good work here. I'll thank them later.
Here you will appoint one hero as a regent and one as a partner. And the more experience they have, the more they'll pass on to their children.
That goes for traits and personalities too. Everything's game.
And keep in mind, assigning heroes to keeps retires them from combat. You can't have one foot at home and one in the battlefield.
Okay, so I can install a regent. I need to pick one here. So let's pick Logan McKnight, Caperjack. So he's nearsighted, dim-witted, sluggish. Yeah, maybe we should not make him regent after all. Let's find someone else. Impressionable. Sickly. Faint-hearted. Cocky style. Maybe not her either. What about this one? Bare strength, quick study. Impressionable. At least she has some positive skills as well. I guess she'll pass down to the kids. That I guess we'll have as heroes to fight for us. Personality, rebel. Personality traits run counter to those of parents and trainers. Alert, reckless, yeah, I think we'll pick her.
Now that your regent is appointed, it's time to decide on a partner.
Although this isn't an arrangement out of love, who knows? Maybe it'll turn into that.
We've seen it happen.
Personality, traits, experience, they're all important here.
But just because this is an arrangement of necessity doesn't mean you should reduce these heroes to a pile of numbers either. They deserve better than that.
Alright, so we're playing like a little breeding game here. So now she needs a partner. Chance for children, high. Yeah. So let's take a look at... Oh, he's only 15. So let's look at Zachary McKnight. Let's look at his details. Nearsighted, decreased range, rebel, nothing positive. Let's take a look at this guy. Hawkeye. Increased sight range, decreased strength, increased dexterity, stalwart. This hero's defensive bearing increases armor effectiveness. So yeah, this guy actually has a lot of positive traits. He's only 15, but let's pick him. Eureka Valley. Are you sure you wish to marry Michelle Young and Sigara Linger? This choice is final and cannot be reverted. Yeah, they make a great couple. We'll have a marriage.
Many happy returns.
Let's give the newlyweds some privacy, eh?
Yeah, so I wonder what that did.
It's a lot to take in, but you'll handle it, or your mind will become as cracked as our body.
You'll be fine. Now then, please join us back at the capital so we can show you some of your other responsibilities.
Okay, so let's go check out the throne room at the capital.
And welcome back.
You are here, right? It's a little hard to tell if you're still in your mind's eye or whatever.
This is where your heroes return to after battle. From here, you may equip them with any skills or weapons they may have earned, as well as perform research.
Basically, we can devote some of our power to help the war effort and the nation. Whether it's building new keeps, starting a Sage Rights Guild, or a Standards Crucible. Fun stuff.
So there's no current research.
Building more keeps is likely the most pressing option, as you'll be able to foster more bloodlines. But don't shun the other possibilities. With your approval, we can research weapons, potions, armor. If the amount of time required dissuades you from researching something, consider the Sage Rights Guild. Any hero who joins the Sage Rights will hasten the time required for any pursuit. They will never see combat again.
Keep in mind, most of our power is focused on charging up to cleanse the cadence, so we can only devote enough energy to research one thing at a time. That includes searching for new heroes. It takes a lot of effort to find people attuned with us, and it'll only get harder the more we do it. But choose whatever you want.
Alright, so we have some different options here. With armor, weapons, items, heroes. Adopt a baby girl. Okay, so this is where we find new heroes also, if they're not born to us by the marriages that we create, I guess. Nation, recruitment boost. We have completed no research, so I think we should do as they say and research the build a keep. It's only 7 years compared to 12 or 15. The only way to ensure that our most powerful bloodlines survive is through keeps. By marrying heroes together as regent and partner, the bloodlines have a chance to continue through generations to come. The cost for building keeps increases with each construction. Yeah, let's research that. Placing a building. It's an inner region, outer region. Select a region to begin construction of a building. Outer regions are the first to be attacked and corrupted by the Cadence, but they offer significant strategic and tactical bonuses when you build there. Choose an empty region in which to construct a keep. So this is our headquarters right there. Local keep, increased fertility. Alchemist +1 intelligence. Okay, so depending on where I pick to build, we'll get something else. Here's a +2 dexterity for hunters. So I guess I want to construct in the inner circle first. Just checking to see if any inner circle thing will grant me a bonus. Does not look like that. So let's get this one. Increased fertility, we probably need more heroes.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. The end of this war is not even a glimpse on our horizon yet, but your immortality gives us an advantage. The ability to step back and let time pass.
You can start and stop this timeline at will, but we'll also stop it for you should something require your attention.
Like a cadence attack.
That is a probable possibility.
Yeah, so this mechanic is a lot like Xcom as well, I guess. You can progress time on this map, and then the cadence might attack or may not, or something else might happen, like a research. So let's try and advance time. Babies. Heroic children known as trainees.
The horns of birth. A cause for celebration indeed.
Babies have been born before today.
And it was glorious every time, was it not?
What, unbearable shrieking and smells that are even worse? That's your idea of glorious.
Yes.
Alright, so heroic children known as trainees are bound to the keep they are birthed in. They are trained by the regent and partner in that keep until they are 15, at which point they are transferred to the capital for active duty. So here's our baby, Brendan Young. He's a hunter. He's quick like his mother, and he's a quick study like his mother. He has no personality, and his status is young age, increased dexterity and fertility, decreased intelligence and intuition. I think that they increased intelligence. Was that from the father? Is that random? I don't know. Guess I can see if I click on this guy. No, I guess not. Alright, so that's our baby. Guess we'll advance time again. Maybe I'll go look at the headquarters real quick. Let's take a look at our heroes. So here's the equipment. We don't have any items, we have to research and build some first, I guess. So let's head back out and advance time again.
It always feels weird accomplishing something without having beaten it into submission.
Should have seen my books after I was done with them.
Okay, so now we built the new keep that I commissioned, and we should start a bloodline there. So we want someone with at least average fertility, I guess. Let's just take a quick look. Impressionable Queenmaker, increased chance of having daughters. Quick study, sluggish, yeah, whatever. Well, looks like a good queen regent. So now we need a partner. Take a look at his details here. So he's also a queen maker. So they'll definitely have daughters, I guess. Reveler, often drunk or hungover. This hero drinks a little too much, a little too often. Cocky, lower division. Yeah, so I don't think that she wants a drunk for her husband. Let's check out this guy. Nearsighted, rebel, nothing positive. What about him? Yeah, not too great either. Sluggish and all sorts of things. Can you marry 2 females? This is a female and the regent is a female. Brainy, hardy, quick study, reckless. That's all good stuff. Let's see if we can marry 2 females. Are you sure you wish to marry Brenda Young and Amelia Jack? This choice is final and cannot be reverted. Yeah. Alright, so apparently we can do that. It doesn't matter what gender you pick. So now we need some new research. Why don't we build a Sage Rights guild so we can be faster with the studying? A Sage Rights guild can hasten the time required to complete research. All it requires are heroes willing to retire from battle and take up the White Sigil. The cost for building guilds increases with each construction. Choose an empty region in which to construct a Sage Rights guild. So I guess we'll construct that in the inner circle to keep it more safe. Just put it here. And then let's advance time again.
Finally, some action!
As you have no doubt surmised by now, it takes time for the cadence to create its pawns, so they're only able to attack every few years. Unfortunately, you cannot fight back multiple incursions at the same time. Our primary focus is charging up to destroy our enemy, and we can only allot enough of our energy to send out one group of heroes at a time.
Pawns don't last long outside of the cadence either. So even if you win one battle, it'll be too late to fight the other.
Choose wisely, and
Blow the horns! Yeah!
Okay, so we'll fight them over here because we have a keep in that area.
Do you feel it? That little tingling in the air before a fight? I know they do.
here is where you can make any last-minute substitutions or preparations before you deploy your heroes to battle. And once you give the word, they'll jump in, and we'll handle the rest.
Make sure they close their mouths when they jump.
Okay, so I can pick 2 more heroes. So here we have a hunter, a caperjack, which I guess is a melee fighter. This is also a caperjack, melee fighter. So we need an alchemist to throw flasks. So what should we pick for our last hero? We don't have that much to choose from. We can choose a hunter, caperjack. Yeah, that's it. A hunter or a caperjack. So I guess we want a hunter for hitting at range. Let's pick this one with the crossbow. So let's deploy.
One of your heroes looks a little queasy. Maybe tell them it'd be best not to eat right before a jump.
And now there's a turkey leg floating in our bowl.
Great.
Alright guys, that's all we have time for in this first look on Massive Chalice. You can pick it up on Steam Early Access if you think you might enjoy this game. If you would like to see more of it, let me know in the comments and I'll catch you all next time. Thank you for watching.